Before you buy injectors for BMW code 30BB, check the injector circuits first. This code points to an internal DME injector output stage fault on bank 2, and one bad electrical load can make the DME shut down cylinders 4, 5, and 6. The most likely cause is an electrical problem in one bank 2 injector circuit, or the DME output stage that drives it. Later, I'll show the exact test that separates a bad injector or wiring fault from a DME that truly needs repair. On BMWs like the E90 335i, E60 535i, and other piezo injector DME setups, 30BB usually shows up with rough running, a flashing check engine light, reduced power, or a cold start stumble. If the engine is misfiring hard, shaking badly, or the warning light is flashing, treat it as serious. You can usually limp the car gently to a safe place, but do not keep driving if it starts dumping fuel, stalls, or loses power on bank 2. The cheap stuff comes first: a connector problem, damaged wiring, or an injector that is electrically out of spec. Next is an injector that has failed in a way the DME sees as an abnormal load. The expensive end is a DME output stage repair or replacement. Start with the companion codes. If you also have cylinder-specific injector, misfire, or mixture faults on 4, 5, or 6, do not assume the DME is dead yet. The DME can disable the whole bank after it detects an external electrical fault. Pop the hood and inspect the bank 2 injector plugs and harness for oil, corrosion, broken lock tabs, or a wire pulled tight across the valve cover. Then unplug each connector and look for bent pins, spread terminals, or moisture. If you have a BMW capable scanner, clear the codes, run the engine, and see whether 30BB returns with the same cylinder pattern. A phone or handheld scanner from carcodesauto.com can help you confirm the fault before you buy anything. Now test the injector electrically. You want to verify the injector circuit, resistance or load behavior where BMW specifies it, and continuity from the DME to the injector. Do not use an ordinary test light on piezo circuits, and do not clip a standard scope probe on them without the right BMW procedure and probe setup. Here's the open loop clue. If the fault follows a connector repair, harness wiggle, or injector swap on that bank, the DME may be fine and the external circuit is the real problem. If the wiring tests clean and the injector load is abnormal on one channel, then the output stage becomes a suspect. A mechanically bad injector that leaks, sprays poorly, or flows unevenly usually gives mixture or misfire codes, not a true internal 30BB. The kind that can cause 30BB is an electrically defective injector, like a shorted or abnormal capacitive load that stresses the DME channel. If the injector circuit passes BMW testing and the bank still shuts down, a specialist can bench test or repair the DME output stage. That is where the real confirmation happens, not from guessing because cylinders 4 through 6 went dead. DIY checks usually cost nothing beyond time, a scan tool, and maybe $20 to $80 or euros in connectors, cleaner, or harness repair supplies. A professional injector test and diagnosis can run about $100 to $250. DME repair or replacement often lands around $400 to $1,200 or more, depending on the BMW engine and market. Do not order a DME before you prove the injector circuit and injector load are healthy. On BMW code 30BB, the money-saving move is simple. Test the bank 2 electrical path first, then blame the DME only when the circuit checks out clean. If you want the next BMW fault decoded the same way, subscribe and move straight to the code that matches your dashboard. BMW code 30BB is usually an injector output stage problem on bank 2, but you only call the DME bad after the injector circuits and electrical load tests come back clean.